If you're anything like me, you spend the whole day feeling exhausted, but the literal second your head hits the pillow, you're suddenly wide awake. You try to force yourself to sleep, but you just end up staring at the clock, doing the math on how tired you're going to be tomorrow. If that sounds familiar, keep watching. Because in this video, we're going to break down the science of sleep hygiene, and I'm going to share a specific technique used by the US Navy to fall asleep in under 2 minutes, claimed to have a 96% success rate. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of evidence-based protocols to optimize your physiology for sleep, so you can stop lying awake and actually get the rest you need. So, picture the scene. It's been a long day. Maybe you've been studying or working at the hospital, and you are shattered. You brush your teeth, you get into your pajamas. Mine are Zelda-themed. Please don't judge. You snuggle in, turn off the lights, and nothing. It's not the peaceful kind of nothing. It's the, my brain has just decided to replay every embarrassing moment from 2020 kind of nothing. You look at the clock. It's been 3 hours. This used to happen to me all the time. But it turns out, sleep isn't just something that happens to you. It's a physiological process that we can engineer. Based on the research, here are the actionable steps to fix this. Lesson 1. The temperature paradox. To fall asleep, your core body temperature actually needs to drop by about 1.5 degrees Celsius, or 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. Our circadian rhythm is tightly linked to thermoregulation. If your room is too hot or you're swaddled in heavy blankets, your body struggles to initiate slow-wave sleep. I used to think being cozy and warm was the key, but actually, sleeping in a colder environment signals to your brain that it's hibernation time. Set your thermostat to around 18.3 degrees Celsius, 65 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels chilly at first, but it's scientifically optimal. But wait, if we need to be cold, why do I suggest a hot shower? That's point number 2, the warm bath hack. Taking a hot shower or bath right before bed doesn't heat you up, it cools you down. This is a biohack called the warm bath effect. When you're in hot water, your blood vessels dilate, vasodilation, and blood rushes to the surface of your skin. When you step out into your cool bedroom, that heat radiates away rapidly, causing your core temperature to plummet. It's like dumping out the heat from your engine. That rapid drop is a massive biological trigger that tells your brain, sleep now. Take a hot shower 60 minutes before bed. Lesson 3. Manage your inputs. Light and chemicals. Your brain is a chemical factory, and you need to stop feeding it stimulants. Caffeine has a half-life of about 5 to 6 hours, meaning if you have a coffee at 4 p.m., half of it is still in your system at 10 p.m. Nicotine is also a stimulant. On the flip side, we need adenosine, sleep pressure, to build up, which light exposure affects. It's tempting to grab that late afternoon espresso to power through a study session, but you're essentially borrowing energy from tomorrow's sleep. No coffee after 2 p.m. Get 30 minutes of sunlight in the morning to anchor your circadian rhythm. Dim the lights in the evening. Lesson 4. The psychological reset. Clock watching creates a feedback loop of anxiety. Time monitoring is strongly linked to stress arousal. The more you look at the clock, the more cortisol you spike, and the less likely you are to sleep. Turn your clock face away from the bed. If you haven't fallen asleep after 20 minutes, don't stay in bed. Get up, go to another room, do something boring, like reading a textbook, until you're sleepy. Break the association between bed and being awake. Navy SEAL technique. So you've optimized your environment, but you're still lying there awake. This is where we bring in the heavy artillery. This is a technique reportedly developed for US Navy fighter pilots to help them sleep in high-stress environments, even sitting up. Supposedly has a 96% success rate after 6 weeks of practice. Here is exactly how to do it. Systematic relaxation. Start with your face. Relax your forehead, eyes, jaw, and tongue. We hold so much tension here without realizing it. The drop. Drop your shoulders as low as they can go. Relax your arms, one side at a time, all the way to your fingertips. The breath. Exhale deeply, relaxing your chest. The legs. Relax your thighs, knees, calves, and feet. Imagine you are sinking into the mattress. The clearing. Now, for 10 seconds, you need to clear your mind. The method suggests visualizing a warm summer day in a hammock, pitch blackness, or simply repeating the mantra, don't think, don't think, don't think. It sounds almost too simple, but the trick is the somatic connection, physically turning off the muscles one by one. So, to wrap up, Here is the protocol for the perfect night's sleep. Cool the room to roughly 18 degrees Celsius. Take a hot shower before bed to crash your core temperature. Ditch the caffeine in the afternoon and hide the clock. Practice the Navy relaxation method. Face, shoulders, legs, mind. The golden rule. Wake up at the same time every single day. Yes, even weekends. Consistency is king. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the science of how our bodies work, you'll probably love this video over here called "Why Do You Get Motion Sickness?"